Of the Las Vegas shooting, the National Rifle Association, as we've been reporting, has called for a fresh look at one of the accessories the shooter used.
Bump stocks can be put on semi-automatic weapons to make them fire almost like an automatic. So how exactly did these become legal in the first place?
The Night Beat's Jason Puckett verifies.
The question we're looking to verify can be seen in headlines like this, or more clearly in this statement from Senator John Cornyn's office. The underlying idea is that President Obama's administration approved the use of bump stocks. Our sources for this story: the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, statements from the NRA, and Professor Sean Theriault from UT. First, a refresher. Bump stocks are a modification to a gun stock, the part you hold against your shoulder. They have a sliding mechanism so that when your gun fires, the recoil actually pushes the gun back onto your finger, simulating automatic gunfire. Senator Cornyn's letter urges the ATF to, quote, review the Obama administration's interpretation and issue your own interpretation. Now, these are the two documents in question. ATF approvals issued in 2010 and 2012 to companies Bump Fire Systems and Slide Fire. They reference a bump stock, quote, intended to assist persons whose hands have limited mobility to bump fire an AR-15 rifle. Now, both companies' products were approved. The ATF reasoning that, quote, the stock has no automatically functioning mechanical parts or springs and performs no automatic mechanical function when installed.
It certainly happened during the Obama administration at a time when Obama's appointees were in charge of the Department of Justice.
As Professor Theriault confirms, we can verify that bump stocks were approved for sale by the ATF under President Obama's administration. But as Professor Theriault further explains, it's a bit misleading.
But by no means was this his directive that had come down from the White House and they had to issue it in this particular way.
He says the ATF at the time wasn't tasked with determining a bump stock's dangers or possible misuse, simply their legality.
There's nothing about the decision that they handed down was looking at it and determining if it was something that could be done in a bad way or could lead to really negative results. They were simply looking at the law and then making an interpretation of what this device does.
So yes, the sale of bump stocks were approved under the Obama administration, but again, a nuance to note, not their purpose that was approved, simply their legality. At this point, the Trump administration or Congress could make changes to address bump stocks specifically. With your Verify, I'm Jason Puckett, KVUE News, Night Beat.
Send an email to verify@kvue.com if you have something that you want us to verify.